Most people don't realize this. Credit cards don't make banks rich when you swipe. They make banks rich when you don't fully pay. Let me explain. Imagine you buy something for $1,000. You tell yourself, "It's fine, I'll handle it next month." Then the statement comes, minimum payment due, $35. And honestly, $35 doesn't feel scary, so you pay it. You feel responsible, you feel in control. But next month, the balance hasn't really gone down. In fact, it barely moved, because interest quietly kicked in, and now you owe a little more than you expected. So again, you pay the minimum. And without realizing it, you've entered a system that was designed exactly for this behavior. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Credit card companies don't rely on people who pay in full. They rely on people who don't. They study spending patterns. They know most users underestimate interest. And they know that when you see a small, minimum due amount, your brain relaxes. That number is not there to help you. It's there to keep you comfortable. Let's talk about rewards, cashback, travel points, air miles. It feels smart. It feels like you're winning. But if you're carrying a balance with 20% plus interest, that 2% cashback doesn't matter. You're losing way more than you're gaining. The rewards are the marketing. The interest is the business model. And then there's credit limit increases. Ever notice how your limit goes up automatically? You didn't ask for it, but suddenly you can spend more. That's not random. When people have higher limits, they tend to spend more. And when they spend more, balances grow. And when balances grow, interest grows. Also, paying with a card doesn't feel like spending. You don't see money leaving your hand. You just tap and move on. That tiny psychological difference changes behavior more than we think. Now let's be clear. Credit cards are not evil. If you pay your full balance every single month, you're fine. You build credit. You get protection. You can even benefit from rewards. But the system is not built around disciplined users. It's built around average behavior. And average behavior is pay minimum, carry balance, repeat. That's where the billions come from. So the real question isn't, are credit cards bad? The real question is, are you using the system, or is the system using you? Next time you see minimum payment due, don't just look at the small number. Look at the total balance, because that's the number that actually matters. This is Capital Breakdown. And we don't just talk about money. We break down how the system actually works.